For anybody who has been in Kenya's capital city, Nairobi, this is a sight that must have registered in you. What you may not know, however, is that the journey to paint Nairobi purple started way back in 1979, when the newly married couple of Mary and Mwangi decided to venture into the transport business, starting off with a loan from a microfinance institution.
I still remember it was a KVT 248. He was the driver to that Mitsubishi.
The couple borrowed 38,000 shillings and bought an old Bedford. But as fate would have it, their first bus got involved in a road accident.
I remember the look on my husband's face because he was finished. This is a bus or a vehicle down there, alone in the bank.
After 3 months, he was compensated by his insurance company and he was ready to go back into business. Soon after, with passion and dedication, their business started growing, although still operating informally.
He started before we were married, and I was not skeptical at all. I was very supportive.
The big deal was struck in 2006 when Kenya's leading transport company then, Kenya Bus, was declared insolvent. The Mwangis were quick to step in. 3 decades later, M, as the buses are commonly known, have become a force in Nairobi's roads. With some saying the buses have brought some decorum in the industry that is mostly dreaded for lack of order.
We make them know the value of being polite to the customers, treating them well, because they are the customers we need tomorrow.
Mary Mwangi runs the company, managing the fleet of close to 1,000 buses.
This is not a sector for dropouts, no. This is a sector for people who want to earn honestly.
Theirs is a tight family outfit, with 3 out of 5 children now fully involved in the running of the business.
There was a time when maybe I wouldn't have liked my children to be, associated with what I'm doing or to even touch. But after 2 or 3, right now I'm working with all my children.
So how does it feel working with your spouse? Do domestic issues interfere with business?
Well, I think in this kind of business it leaves us no room for that.
The Mwangis have since diversified and run an auto-motor business specializing in bodybuilding. In total, they have employed about 800 staff.
I've heard it, I've even seen it in the internet. M is a franchise, M is I don't know what. No. M is somebody Mwangi Mugo, joined by Mary Mwangi. That is M.
And with a smile that epitomizes success and satisfaction, Mary Mugo points out:
sit, think, choose and decide. Then act. And don't act to be like so and so.
It's often been said that behind every successful business or a man, there's a woman. And Mrs. Mwangi is the epitome of that statement, having been in the driver's seat of M services. For Movers and Shakers, I am Tony Timase.